Greetings all, it is I, Sam Farron, and welcome back to Let's Translate Kyoto Xanadu. Last time we got back some more of Rei's memories. Oh, it's the final day of the Yamato Festival. Wow. Damn. But I see, so what Ruana said about the color of Rei's soul, that's what she meant. Yeah, I had to seal away my true self, or rather distort it, so that no one would know how I really felt. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do anything, especially not like win my freedom. Kinda sucks that you guys had to see what I was like before that, but I guess it doesn't really matter to me that much at this point. From now on I'm gonna use anything at my disposal to... You're putting on a front. Huh? She's right, you still haven't gotten all your memories back, so there's no telling when the cracks will start to show. And since we know the weak side of you too, we can't just let you get away with it. So please rely on us more, even if you have to, complain and whine. We know that that's a part of you as well, Kamiya. Yeah, both the old you and the current you, they're both, irreplaceable parts of you. And also, since the one behind this is clearly, after you for some reason, Rei, if you don't have anyone near you to support you, you won't be, if you fall into a trap again, there'll be no one to pull you out of it. It's not good putting on a front. If you're hungry, you should eat. Guys, yeah, thanks. In that case, fine, I'll make use of the fact that I have, companions with me this time. Oh, and by the way, how about using that program to, follow the pseudo-humans? How did that work out? What is this? Is this some kind of code? Get the hell out of here. In order to use this thing more efficiently, surely it should be okay if I take a look inside, the code? Publish or hack. If you, don't show me what's inside you, I'm gonna play a prank. She's doing, a trick-or-treat reference. Except instead of trick or treat, it's publish or hack. Milvy, what are you doing? Oh no, this isn't, I just got a little bit excited seeing code that I've never seen before. I mean, look at this thing, it visualizes the changes in spiritual power that's picked up by Nemesis's observing system, or observation system. Of course I'm gonna be excited at this. Trust me, I wasn't thinking of trying to break into it and look at the program inside it, or anything like that. No, honestly, I'm more interested in why her, speech pattern and, stuff changed. Was Milvy always like this? Yeah, I kind of feel like she was. She's like a driver whose, personality changes when they're in the front seat. Well, anyway, now we can use, Nemesis's, observation data. We can, see, the movements of the greed in more detail. And we can see the changes in spiritual power in real time too, so we'll be able to search in a more, a different way to before. As I thought, because it's the final day of the Yamato Festival, the spiritual power readings across the whole of Kyoto have gotten way higher. And given that this case that we're dealing with is affecting the whole of Kyoto, I imagine it must have something to do with the ritual and the ley lines being active. There's a bias in the distribution. Milvy, can you connect the points that are showing a plus-minus data of over 30 with lines? Leave it to me. I've set it so it can auto-complete, so it'll just do it in one button. Wait, this is, it's connected to the Hirisaka Grand Labyrinth? Indeed, it does seem to be, although given the nature of the Yamato Festival itself, it's not, it makes sense. Would it be possible to visualize the routes that the pseudo-humans were taking from yesterday and the day before, and compare them to this line? Yes, of course. Look, it's overlapping. Yeah, the pseudo-humans with my memories, their patrol routes, completely overlap with the ley lines extending from the Grand Labyrinth. I mean, the other pseudo-humans are also connected to the Grand Labyrinth, but their, patrol routes aren't, as connected. So does that mean the pseudo-humans that have my memories are constantly receiving some kind of interference from the Grand Labyrinth? In that case, there's a chance they could be inside the Grand Labyrinth itself. Or more than anything else, the mastermind, the one causing all of this, too. Our main dish. In that case, let's head to the Grand Labyrinth. If this phenomenon is connected to the Yamato Festival, then when the festival ends, there should be some kind of change within the labyrinth. So before the situation changes, I think we should try and look into all these clues we have. Yeah, you don't need to tell me twice. I have a feeling that we don't have much time. So, we need to put an end to this. What? I have a bad feeling. What is this? It's saying that all of the pseudo-humans all across Kyoto have just received a massive amount of spiritual power. This is bad, and they're all getting active. They could be planning to do something. This is bad timing, but like, we only have one thing we can do. It'd be nice if we could get inside the Grand Labyrinth before the sun goes down, but... Yeah, I'm worried about the pseudo-humans getting more active, but... we don't do this now, then we'll... in front of us! There's so many of them, and they seem to be going somewhere? But these are all pseudo-humans. But it'll take longer to go around them. We have to push through. No, wait a minute. Oh, nice. Yo, even the student council president. Big brother and Kade no Koji, why are you here? Well, we're just finishing up cleaning, I suppose. The pseudo-humans all barged in on the passing autumn festival, which is like the final part of the Yamato festival. And it seems like they were trying to get as many people involved as they could. We already got rid of all of the pseudo-humans rampaging in the other districts, so now it's just this herd. Wait, so these guys are the only ones left? Wow. To think you did so much in such a small amount of time. Well, we don't waste our time with idle chatter, unlike you guys. As you can see, they're rather weak, so we have no trouble dealing with them. You'll only be in our way if you stay here, so hurry and go. Then we'll leave this place to you. Guys, let's go. We keep running, we'll easily make it to the Grand Labyrinth. Dear brother, thank you. I thought I told you to go. Or do you want to hinder me? Honestly, are you really okay with that, Masayuki? Fuka's really changed recently. Surely you could talk to her a little bit. There's nothing I can say to her as she is now. Anyway, this herd is the last. Let's finish this quickly. Yeah, we won't let you interfere with the Amato festival. I'll show you the hidden techniques of the Kade no Koji house. Okay, we're back here. What I was thinking about this, but what would happen if you just said no to clearing the labyrinth? Because in theory, you could, I think, just not do any of the labyrinth. Like, you could just go home as soon as it forces you to enter. Oh. Something's here. It smells. I see. Yeah, the spiritual power feels strong. Definitely feels like the mastermind or like the cause of this could be ahead. So, up ahead is the remainder of my memories and also the root cause. Who the hell was that? Hey Kamiya, I'm not gonna forgive you if you get cold feet now. I know, we'll finish this today. Although I'm a little bit worried about what's going on above ground too. Given that my dear brother is handling it, I'm sure there's no need to worry. I'm not a fan of how he treats his little sis, but whatever, let's have him deal with the annoying stuff. Yeah, let's believe in the student council president's strength and focus on things down here. If I'm right, then this should be our final battle. I'm sorry for getting you guys involved, but please, lend me your strength until the end. Like, don't be sorry. We'll get back the other ray. Yeah, we're in this together. And I mean, I'm fine with getting to fight a tough opponent. And even aside from that, this isn't just your problem, Kamiya. In order to put an end to this phenomenon too, we should do our best together. Guys, thanks. I'm glad you're here with me. Alright, let's go. To face the curse of my past. And to cut away the malice that corrupts our present. Oh shit, he said like final battle. I don't think this is gonna be the final boss. That would be one hell of a... Like, I would not... I would feel weird if this was like the final boss. Because I mean, I'm only rank 30 right now. Like, I need to at least get close to the top 5. You know? Oh yeah, I guess I can wall jump off this. Also, there was an update. I think. Wrong button. You guys okay? Yes, how about you? Actually, I suppose there's no need to ask. We're counting on you, Ray. We'll be supporting you as well. Okay, I wonder what would have happened, theoretically, if I had glitched my way up here, because this was the place that I was trying to use those infinite wall jumps to get to. Actually, well... might as well, like, get the drops. Boom. Yeah, I don't need that. Why did I get that? Wait, I kind of want to see if, like, the infinite wall jump has been patched. Ah, whatever, I'll do it later. I'm sure we'll have a little bit of a dungeon. Yeah, surely this isn't the final one. Right, guys? Imagine, that would be pretty weird. Oh, I've got to do one of these, do I? Oh, hello. Ash. Boom. I guess I'm probably gonna need this. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, would you look at that? There's a door. Die. Yeah, okay, so I guess we just got a gate. Alright, well, I guess I'll show this one since it seems to be, I don't know. Oh, this place looks a little bit different. It's nighttime now. Well, I'm playing as Ruri. Boom. Actually, that reminds me. Yeah, the dark one is just like the wind one, it seems. I can't use it the same way I was using the earth one, unfortunately. To like avoid damage. Are you alive after that? How? Yeah, I don't think that this is not going to be the end of the game. There's still so many things that we haven't done. And I don't just mean in terms of the story, because honestly, I haven't been spoiled on this. Oops. But I am very much expecting this game to have a sequel. I don't think that it's going to end. I mean, I could be wrong. Like, again, I haven't been spoiled on it, but yeah, I'm expecting this game not to necessarily end on a cliffhanger, but I don't think it'll end with us clearing the labyrinth. I feel like it will end with something big, but then there'll be like a teaser to a sequel, something. Those are my predictions. Again, don't spoil, obviously, but yeah. But you survived that? Oh, frick. I should be trying to fight these guys normally, because they give a lot of chances to parry. But yeah, obviously there's the ranking thing. I'm ranked 30 right now. But also, like, the character events, I haven't had a chance to, like, finish many of them. And I don't think, even if I was, like, focusing on one particular character, I would have been able to see all of the events. But yeah, this definitely isn't going to be the final boss, but the way they were talking about it made it seem... like, it just made me think, like, for a second, is this going to be... Boom. Right, is that all of them? Nope. You know what? You attack me, please. Oh, of course you're gonna... Come on in. Smash. Yeah, this does way more damage. Oh, also there's my, like, Valor, Virtue, Wisdom system. Which isn't maxed out when it's... even though I've been doing amazingly with it, even if I do say so myself. I've been acing tests. And, like, using my support cast to maximize my gains. But yeah, there's definitely content left after this. Kazuki, what are you doing just standing there? Get to work. I mean, it doesn't matter, actually, like... feels like your party members don't do any damage. Which is why I gotta use my big hammer to do everything. Alright, this should be the last guy. Smack. Nope, that's the last guy. Die. Just one of these guys. I was hoping it was going to be like a unique boss, because we're in like a... I don't know. Because we're in a cool part of the game. Alright, big smashings. Boom! And a tornado for ye. Okay, he's a little bit of a tanky demon. Oh. Yeah, these guys are really easy. Boom, another stun. Yeah, it seems like there's two LinoNs, kind of. Because there was the one that helped Ray find that guy last time. And then obviously there's the one that's like the AI. Chat GPT. And it's like fucking with him and tried to steal his memories or whatever. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't have any predictions, by the way. Usually at this part of the game I have like some ideas. But yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. There was also that voice we heard when we first got Rului, which might have just been like her voice, but it's been a while, so I don't remember. But yeah, got any of these? Nice. And I love how she just breaks those. Alright, so... Oh! We're just right here. Shit. There he is. I think there's more inside him than the other ones. Do you mean his memories? Or do you mean... It doesn't matter, but I can tell that this is like the end. Before we deal with the root cause, I want to get back the rest of what's missing from me and challenge him in my complete form. Oh, there's other enemies here this time. I wish these fights were a little bit harder. They kind of feel anticlimactic. Oh, we have Dark now. I can smash this guy. Doing double damage. Boom. No, he's blowing up, you little prick. Yeah, get away from me. Icky. I missed. Oh, hello. Oh, they spawned more. Fair enough. Smash. I can't tell if this is doing more damage than when I had the other Guardian equipped. I didn't want to do this because I knew it would cut off the fucking music. Oh well. I feel like for special battles like this, it shouldn't do that. Like battles with like unique boss themes or whatever. Oh well. I mean, it's not even that I don't like this song, it's just that it's, like, you hear it whenever. It doesn't feel special anymore. Wait, that was it? No boss at all? Just the fucking one enemy at the start? Oh, we're just getting straight into it. We had gained our freedom in exchange for taking down our uncle and aunt. But that meant that we had no more relatives that could take us in. But that was fine, and of course, we weren't planning on going into some kind of orphanage or anything. We weren't going to let anyone else decide our lives or our fate anymore. Most of the money our parents left us was used by our aunt, but even so, we had enough to live just the two of us for a few years. But we knew it wouldn't last. I lied about my age and started working part-time jobs, but... Big bro, there's no need for you to, like, handle it all yourself. I'll sing again. No, Otaha, don't force yourself. I mean, you're shaking, like remembering back then. Using her songs to make money. Just the thought of that reminded Otaha of those days, and the fear and pain that she endured. But even despite that, Otaha's resolve was firm. It's okay, I'll be able to sing with my own feelings this time. And I've always loved singing. Oh, I'm not scared. After all, I'm with you, big bro. I couldn't ignore Otaha's resolve, so we thought of ways to earn money with her singing. Given her age and the fact that she used to enter competitions under the command of our aunt, we thought that using her like face and name, like real name, would be too risky. And the answer we arrived at was anonymous virtual singers, which is something that came about recently in this age. At first, we just thought of a name that matched Otaha's singing, as well as a simple illustration for her character, and she'd sing like famous songs and post them, like with that. But it didn't take long for her beautiful voice to make its way all around the internet, enchanting many different kinds of people. By the time she announced her first original song, we already had over 1 million subscribers, and we were getting like offers from corporations and stuff too. This was Otaha's true potential. This was different to when she was being shackled down by our aunt, forced to suppress her uniqueness and emotions. The time had finally come for her to bloom, and for her to be recognized for it. While Otaha focused only on singing, I acted as her manager and focused on like dealing with people reaching out to her. So that we wouldn't be at the whims of anyone's desires anymore, we decided not to join an agency and just walk the path, just the two of us. Eventually, she even started getting offers for like interviews from like other streamers and singers, as well as real-time live performances. And Otaha decided to create another version of herself. Are you really okay with that one? Like, you had a bunch of designs from like famous designers.
支援者の中には CG モデラーやイラストレーターなどもおり、彼らの力を存分に借りることができた。
Among our supporters, there were people that could do CG modeling and illustrators, and we could like rely on their powers.
音羽の分身についてはいくつものデザイン案が浮上したが、音羽が決めるのは早かった。
There were many possible designs for Ota's other self, but she was quick to decide on which one she wanted.
これがいいの。今の私にとっての原点だから。
No, I like this one because it's like my origin point.
それは最初期の頃の配信で使っていたイラスト。僕が素人なりに描いた拙いタッチのイメージキャラ。それをプロがリファインしたデザインだった。
It was the first illustration that we used when she started like releasing songs. It was actually something that I drew, a little bit rough around the edges, but a pro like touched it up, and this was the design she went with.
こうして希代の天才バーチャルシンガーLinoNは誕生した。
And that is how the prodigy virtual singer of the generation, LinoN, was born.
僕が自身と他者を偽るために被った仮面とは違う。音羽が本当の自分を解き放つためのもう一つの姿。それがLinoNだ。
It's different to the mask I use in order to fool others and myself. Otaha's other, like, self, LinoN, exists so that she can, like, express her true self.
全てがうまくいっていた。LinoNが生まれてからも僕たちが誰かの悪意に翻弄されることはなかった。
Everything was going well, even after LinoN was born. We were never at the whims of anyone else's, like, malice.
さらに人気が高まっていくと、こちらから仕事を選んだり、マネジメントの仕事を部分的に外部委託する余裕もでき、僕の負担も減っていった。
As she got more popular, we were able to decide which jobs we wanted to take on ourselves. And it was possible to outsource management to other people, so the toll it was taking on me was reduced as well.
十分な余暇を得ることができるようになり、僕と音羽はかつて両親がいた時を思い出すように、二人だけの演奏会をして過ごすことが多くなった。
We ended up with a lot more free time, and so we often held like performances, just the two of us, to help us remember back when our parents were still here.
それじゃあ音羽、今度はお前が昔好きだったこの曲を弾いてみるから、試しに歌詞を変えて。
Alright, Otaha, I'm gonna try playing that song you really liked, so try changing the lyrics.
音羽、どうした音羽。
Otaha, what's wrong? Otaha!
音羽、音羽。保証された幸せなどない。そのことを思い出させるように、僕たちを新たな不幸が襲った。
There's no such thing as guaranteed happiness. Almost as if to remind us of that fact, a new misfortune had befallen us.
音羽の体は神経系の難病に侵されていた。放置すれば命に関わる病だ。
Otaha had a serious disease that was affecting her nervous system. If left alone, it could endanger her life.
完全な治療法が確立されていない珍しい病気で、対応できる病院が国内にないほどだった。
It was a very rare disease that there wasn't a clear treatment method for, and there was no hospital in the country that dealt with it.
不幸中の幸いというべきか。最初の緊急手術は成功し、一命は取り留めることができたが。
I suppose there was a silver lining there. The first operation, like, succeeded. She managed to, like, survive, but...
病気の影響は発生期間を司る反回神経にまで及んでおり、その進行を止めることはできなかった。
The illness had reached the nerves that governed her vocal organs, and they couldn't stop its progression.
音羽は声を失った。音羽にとって何よりの宝を、希望を失った。
Otaha had lost her voice, her greatest treasure, her hope.
なんでだよ。なんで音羽ばっかりに。
Why is it always Otaha?
せっかく自由になれたのに、 好きなように歌うこともできるようになったのに。
She'd finally gained freedom and gained the ability to sing as she wanted.
僕はいつしか音羽の傍らで泣いていたらしい。彼女の手が頬を撫でた時、涙の存在に気づいた。
I found myself crying at her side. It was only when her hand touched my cheek that I realized that there were tears there.
音羽は僕に向けて微笑んでいた。自分こそが一番苦しいはずなのに、泣いているだけの兄に。
She turned to me and smiled. She must have been in the most pain of all, but she smiled for her brother who was just crying.
ここで泣くことしか、祈ることしかできない。僕はそれでいいのか。音羽を守るためなら全てを捨てると決めたはずの僕が。
Can I really afford to just sit here crying, doing nothing but praying? Is that really okay? I thought I'd resolve to throw away everything if it meant protecting Otaha.
兄貴失格だ。
I'm a failure as a brother.
このまま座して見るだけでいいはずがない。妹のためにこの身を賭す。その時が再び訪れた。
I can't just sit here and watch. The time has come again for me to give everything up for my sister.
金が必要だった。
I needed
音
money.
羽の病気は継続的な治療が必要な上、まだ保険適用外だったから。
On top of needing regular treatment, Otaha's illness was outside of regular insurance.
音楽活動で稼いだ収入はそれなりにあるものの、いつまで治療が続くかわからないということも考えると、やはり心もとなかった。
We had quite a lot of funds from doing music, but since we didn't know how long the treatment was going to take, we didn't know how long it would last.
幸いにと言うべきか、僕は金を効率的に稼ぐ術を身につけていた。
However, luckily enough for me, I already knew a way to gain lots of money efficiently.
叔父の下で産業スパイとして身につけた技術、
The technology I learned working as an industry spy under my uncle.
それを駆使すれば他者から金を奪うことも、仕事をして報酬を得ることもたやすいだろう。
Making use of that, surely it wouldn't be hard stealing money from others or working and earning lots too.
これは音羽のための金だ。間違っても罪なき人々を苦しめて手に入れたような汚れた金で音羽の命を買いたくはない。
However, this money is for Otaha's sake. I wouldn't want to gain it through using dirty means on innocent people. I wouldn't want to buy Otaha's life with such money.
そこでリスクを承知で欺いて金を奪おうとも心が痛まず、まっとうな人間への加害にはつながらない相手を狙うことにした。
I chose targets that wouldn't make me feel guilty stealing money from, and that wouldn't affect innocent people either, even despite the risk.
すなわちヤクザや半グレ、海外系ギャングといったあの叔父と比べても悪と言い切れる連中だ。
In other words, Yakuza members and thugs, even foreign gangs too. People that you could describe as evil, even on par with my uncle.
そんな奴らの下で裏社会に流れる金をかすめ取る。この上なく危険な賭けだが、それが最善だと思った。
Stealing the money that flows into the underworld from under their noses. It was a dangerous gamble, but I thought it was the best
そ
thing.
の過程で一人だけとはいえ、仲間のようなものにも恵まれた。
And even though I was alone, I did have something of a companion.
標的にする組織に当たりをつけるべく情報収集をする中、ネット上で出会った凄腕のハッカーミッチ。
As I was gathering information as to what organization to go after next, I met an amazing hacker on the internet,
最
Michin.
初は互いに警戒し合っていたが、犯罪組織を標的に金をかすめ取るという目的が一致していることがわかるや、手を組んでみることとなった。
We were wary of each other at first, but as soon as we learned that we shared the same goal of stealing money from criminal organizations, we decided to team up.
こちらはあくまで少数。組織の資金を奪うなら、一気に大金を狙うよりも、いくつかの組織に資金流出を促して それを少しずつ回収した方がいい。
We're a small team, so rather than stealing a whole bunch of money at once, we should incentivize them to send money to other organizations and then take that money.
連
Like
中
a little
の
at a
資金
time.
の流れを表沙汰にできないがゆえに生じる隙を狙っていけば足もつきにくいだろう。
It'll take time, but since they don't want anyone knowing where the money's going, it'll be difficult to track
キャ
us.
プテン承知の助、そうと決まれば善は急げじゃい。
Understood. In that case, no time like the present.
相手組織の内部情報の取得と改ざん、あとダミー組織の演出に獲物の誘導、その他もろもろはこの大賢者ミッチン様にお任せやがるがいい。
Gaining the target's info and modifying it, and also coming up with dummy organizations, as well as guiding our prey into them. Leave everything to the great sage Michin.
どうする殿、現場での仕上げは頼むぜよ。
So I'll leave the on-site stuff to you, Rosal.
結果情報だけの架空の犯罪組織をでっち上げ、それを軸にして標的の組織の動きをか乱誘導。
We ended up creating imaginary criminal organizations and using those to mess with and lure other criminal or target criminal
時に対象
organizations.
組織同士の衝突を誘発させ、時に内部分裂を起こさせ、時に虚偽の取引により資金の流出を促す。
We'd use them to cause fights between our target organizations and sometimes even internal conflicts, or even false dealings in which we'd take the money
そうや
for.
って溢れ出た資金をこちらが現地に出向いて直接回収するという手口で動く方針となった。
And any funds that we extracted from that, I would head to the scene and steal it directly.
さて、なかなか難しい仕事になりそうだ。共犯者の期待にも応えなきゃいけないしな。
Okay, this will be a pretty difficult job. I've got to live up to the expectations of my partner in crime too.
あの時と違ってある意味自由でもある。
But it's different to back then. I feel more free this time.
ならせいぜい俺なりのペースで好き勝手にやらせてもらうとしようじゃないか。
In that case, I guess I'll just do whatever I feel like.
こうして俺の裏社会から吸い出した金を抱えて夜の街を駆ける日々が始まった。
And thus began my days of running through the nighttime city holding a bunch of money.
いつまで続くかも新たな運命が訪れるかもわからない。それでも俺はかけ続ける。命ある限り。
There's no telling how long it'll last, or if a different fate will befall me. I just need to keep running as long as I'm alive.
そしてこの先に新たな宿命が試練があったとしても俺は決して止まることはないだろう。
And even if there is a new fate in store for me or a trial, I'm sure I'll never stop.
音羽が再び笑顔で歌う。その時まではそれだけが今のこの俺を突き動かしている。
Not until Otaha can sing again with a big smile. That's the only thing pushing me forward.
今のが神谷君が戦う理由、そして妹さんの
So that's the reason you fight Kamiya? And also your sister?
神谷君、あなたは一体どこまで。
Kamiya, how far were you willing to go?
俺を誘う時に言ってた妹のためだって話、こういうことだったのかよ。
So when you said it was for your sister, back when you invited me to join the team, that's what you
お
meant.
まけにあのリノンが神谷の妹だったとは。
And not to mention, that star LinoN was actually your sister.
レイ、戻った。
Ray, you back?
ああ、みんなのおかげでようやくな。
Yeah, thanks to you guys, I'm finally
全
back.
部思い出した。
I remembered everything.
どうして平坂学園に入ったのか、どうしてお前たちと組んでるのか。
Why I entered Hirasaka Academy and why I teamed up with you
付き合
guys.
ってくれて本当にありがとうな。俺一人じゃここまで来れなかっただろう。
Thank you so much for putting up with me this far. I never would have come this far myself.
そいつは結構だ。
Oh, you're very
いつ
welcome.
ものお前がいなきゃ閉まらねえからな。
It's boring if you're not your usual self.
じゃこのまま元凶ってのを潰しに行くぞ。最後まで付き合ってやる。だから
Alright, let's go crush the root cause of all this. I'll stick with you till the end, so...
でももう無理だ。
But I can't go any further.
俺はこれ以上戦えない。全てが無駄だったんだ。
I can't fight anymore. It was all for nothing.
レイ。
全て思い出したんだ。俺がどうしてここにいるのか、音羽のために何をして生きてきたのか。
I've remembered everything. Why I'm here. And, like, what I've done for Otaha's sake.
音羽がすでに死んでいるってことも。
And the fact that Otaha's already dead.
待て、そいつは
Wait, you mean
おいおい、リノンといや
that thing with LinoN?
神谷君との関係も知らず、この事件にかかりきりだったので気に留めていませんでしたが。
Yes, I didn't know her relationship to you, Kamiya. And also, we were so focused on this case that I didn't even think about it, but
先日、彼女が亡くなったことと AI で再現された新生リノンの誕生が報じられていましたね。
the other day it was reported that she passed away and that an AI had been created that like replicated her.
そうなんだ。あの日俺はそのことを告げられて、それから
That's right. That day I heard about it, and that's why.
もう俺には何もない。守るべきものも戦う理由も。
I have nothing anymore. Nothing to protect, nothing to fight for.
何もかも無駄だった。ここまで来たのも、いや、俺のやってきた全てが
Everything was for nothing. Coming this far, no, even before that, everything I did was for nothing.
俺にこれ以上生きる意味なんて。
I have no more reason to keep living.
こんなことなら記憶なんか取り戻さなかった方が。
If I'd known this was gonna happen, I never would have bothered getting my memories back.
レイ。何を甘えているのですか、神谷君。なら、なおのことここで立ち止まってはいけません。
What are you going on about, Kamiya? That's just all the more reason you can't afford to stop here.
一体何のためにここまでやってきたのですか。真実を確かめるためでしょう。
Why did you even come this far in the first place? It was to learn the truth.
たとえ妹さんが亡くなったという話が本当だとしても、今は行くしかないはずです。
So even if it's true that your sister really did die, like you gotta keep going.
一体何のために。俺が何をしてももう音羽は。
But for what purpose? No matter what I do, Otaha's already...
それを今ここで決めつけて何になるのですか。それが全てを取り戻したあなたの考えなのですか。
What good will it do deciding that here? Is that really all you can think to do after like regaining your
た
memories?
とえ可能性が小さくとも、自らの望みのためにわずかな希望にかけ、あらゆる手を尽くす。
Even if the possibility is small, you bet everything on that small amount of hope and do everything you can for your
それ
wishes.
が私たちの知る本来のあなたのあり方のはずです。
That's the real you that we know.
いえ、たとえそうでなくとも、あなたはここで現実から逃げるべきではありません。
No, even if that's not true, you still shouldn't run away from reality here.
ああ、こいつの言う通りだ。どんな裏があろうと目をそらすのだけはなしだ。
Yeah, she's right. No matter what truth there is to this, you can't, like, look away from it.
最悪の結果だったとしても、それを自分で直接確かめて受け止めるのが兄貴の義務ってもんだろうが。
Even if the worst case scenario is true, then it's your duty as her brother to confirm that yourself.
妹が大事だってんなら、何が本当のことか確かめもしねえで、うじうじしてんじゃねえ。
If you say you love your sister so much, then what good is standing around here gonna do for her?
二人ともはあ、その通りだ。俺だって分かっている。
You guys, yeah, I know, you're right, but
でももし本当にそうだったら俺は
but if it really is true, then I
レイはどうなる？
what'll happen to you, Ray?
分からない。
I don't know.
母のいない世界で生きていくなんてそもそも考えたことも。
I've never even considered having to live in a world without Otaha.
もう生きていけない。生きていくの続けられない。終わりそう。
You won't be able to live? You can't continue living? You'll, like, finish?
じゃあその時は
Well, if that happens, then
ルルイが食べていい？
can I eat you? What?
レイはルルイに始まりをくれた。勝手に消えて終わるの許さない。
You gave me my beginnings, Ray. So I won't forgive you for disappearing on your own and ending it.
だったらルルイが食べてレイを終わらせる。
So that's why I'll eat you and end you myself.
ルルイちゃん
Really?
嫌なことも忘れたいことも忘れられないことも痛いのも悲しいのも感情も体も魂も
Everything you don't like, the things you want to forget, the things you can't forget, things that cause you pain, sadness, your emotions, your body, even your soul.
全部食べてあげる。
I'll eat everything.
そうすればレイは消えてなくなる。全部終わる。
If I do, you'll disappear. Everything will end.
それがいい。
Is that what you want?
ルルイに食われて消えるか。他にどうしようもなくなったらそれもありかもな。
Ending it all by having you eat me, Rului. Yeah, I guess if there's no other option, then I guess it could work.
ある意味それが一番楽かもしれない。
In fact, that might even be the best thing.
でもならなおさらそれを選ぶのは今じゃない。
But that just means that it's not right for me to choose that right now.
じゃあ
In that case,
おかげで腹が決まった。俺が完全にぶっ壊れた時、その時は食ってくれ。
thanks, Rului. I managed to prepare myself. If I end up completely broken, then feel free to eat me
で
then.
もそうなる前に最後に俺は全力で抗う。現実だろうが幻想だろうがどこまでも。
But I'll do everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen. Whether this is reality or an illusion, doesn't matter.
踏ん切りついたみてえだな。
Looks like you're ready.
じゃあどんな結末に繋がっていようが、そこまでは俺らが連れて行ってやるぜ。
Alright then, no matter what end awaits us, we'll take you there.
あなたが覚悟を固めたのなら私たちは最後の最後まで支えていくのみです。
Yes, if you've resolved yourself for this, then we'll support you until the end.
本当にいい友達に恵まれているんだね。
お兄ちゃん。
You really are blessed with lovely friends, big
今
brother.
の今までお兄ちゃんのことを何も知らなかったはずなのに、そんな風に慰めてくれるなんて。
They barely even knew anything about you until just now. And yet they're still willing to comfort you like this.
やっぱりあの時の
So it is you from back then.
お前のことも思い出したぞ。あの日京都駅で俺に
I remember you too. That day at Tokyo or at Kyoto Station, you.
あの時ぶりに出やがったな。元凶さんよ。
Yeah, you finally showed yourself, root cause.
いい加減てめえが何者なのか教えてもらおうか。神谷の妹との関係も含めてな。
Now tell us who the hell you really are, as well as your relationship to Kamiya and his sister.
AI で再現した神聖理論だけではあなたという存在は到底説明できません。
Yes, you can't explain it away just by saying you're an AI that recreated LinoN. Like, there's more to you than
答え
that.
なさい。あなたが何者なのかを、なぜ神谷君を苦しめるのかを。
Now answer me, who are you, and why do you insist on torturing Kamiya?
私が何者なのかは大事じゃないよ。大事なのはお兄ちゃんが何を望むのか。
It doesn't matter who I am. What does matter is what my brother wishes
ず
for.
っと私のために頑張ってきたお兄ちゃん。あの日々に戻れると信じて何でもやってカイとの戦いにも飛び込んでさ。
My big brother did everything he could for me. He believed that we'd be able to go back to those days of living together, and even, started fighting the
で
greed.
もさ、もう疲れてるはず。だってお兄ちゃんは本当は優しい性格だもん。
But he must be tired after all of this. I mean, in truth, he's really actually quite kind.
俺が何を望むか。
What I wish for?
私はもう大丈夫。お兄ちゃんと一緒に入れて本当に幸せだったからさ。
I'm okay now. I was really happy being able to be with you, big brother.
だからもう無理はしないで楽になろうよ。
So there's no more need to push yourself. Let's just end this.
お兄ちゃんが幸せになるためには
In order for you to be happy.
黙りやがれ。勝手なことを抜かすんじゃねえ。
Shut the hell up. Who do you think you are?
和樹
Kazuki?
さっきから聞いてるや。こいつの望みも思いも何でもかんでも決めつけて話しやがって。
Who says you get to decide what this guy wants and how he feels?
兄貴を追い詰めて惑わしててめえの好き勝手にもてあそぶのが妹のやることかや。
What kind of younger sister torments and messes with her brother like this?
楽になりたい。現実を受け入れろ。それを決めんのは神谷自身だろうがよ。
Stop trying, accept reality. The one who gets to decide when he does that is Kamiya himself.
他人にとやかく言われる筋合いはないけど、まあ一理あるのかもね。
You have no business saying that to me, but I suppose you do have a
わ
point.
かった。時間をあげるから考えて、お兄ちゃん。この先で待ってるからね。
Okay, I'll give you some time, so think about it, big brother. I'll be waiting for you in the back. Or further in.
和樹助かった。俺の代わりにあいつに言うべきことを言ってくれて。
Kazuki, thanks. For saying what I should have said to her in my place.
おかげで少しは自分が見えてきた気がする。今の俺が何に囚われているのかが。
Thanks to you, I feel like I was able to see myself clearly. And see what it is that I'm currently, trapped by.
なら行動で示してみろや。今お前が兄貴としてできることだよ。
Now, then show me through your actions what you can do as a big
覚悟
brother.
が決まんねえってんなら何度だって喝を入れてやる。限界まで食らいついてみせろ。
If you need help motivating yourself, then I'll always be here. Now, fight back. Give it everything you've got.
ええ、彼女が全ての鍵を握っています。追いましょう。向き合うために。
Yes, she holds the key to everything. Let's chase her so that we can, face this together.
食べられるの
選ばない。
Ray, you won't choose being eaten by me?
今は選ばない。
Yeah, right now, I won't.
消える時じゃないから。まだ何も終わっちゃいないんだから。
Because it's not time for me to disappear. Nothing's over right now.
今までだってどんな不条理にも抗ってきた。何もできないまま負けるなんて俺らしくないから。
I've always fought back against misfortune until now. So just losing without fighting back at all isn't like
たとえ
me.
残酷な真実が待っていようと向き合わなきゃ何もできないんだから。
Even if a harsh truth awaits me, I won't be able to do anything unless I face it. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. And the next time, I think we're going to have the chapter finale. Or maybe even the game finale, like with how they're talking. I mean, I doubt it, but Jesus Christ, you never know. Well, anyway, I will see you guys then.